Hi Virgo, welcome back. Virgo, this reading is going to be for the month of March. This is a partnership love reading. So Virgo, I'm going to pull cards on you, what your hopes, fears, next steps are. And then I'm going to pull cards on the person external to you, what their hopes, fears, and next steps are. All right. I'm not going to resonate with all of you. Lots of Virgos out there. But if it does, please do like, share, and subscribe. For something specific to you, you can book a private reading. Also, check out my social media account links down in the description box below. All right, Virgo. Overall energy for the partnership or love this month is the Three of Pentacles, which in this deck speaks about action. So working together with your partner. Some of you might be working on your finances together if you're coupled. And for some of you, just a few of you, there might be somebody external to the relationship, but we'll see. So, overall energy for you, Virgo, Five of Swords. Well, that's not off to the best start. Virgo, I feel like watch the conflict this month. Might be a lot of conflict surrounding your love life. I feel like there also might be somebody in your midst that likes to cause drama. Or, of course, this could be you because it is showing up in your energy. So we'll definitely get some clarification out and see what that's about. Person external to you is the Eight of Swords. So this person is, stuck in their head, feeling obligated, feeling stressed. So this is a lot of swords energy right off the bat. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign. But I'll get all the zodiac signs out at the end. So I definitely feel a sense of restriction on the person external side. But it's like self-induced restriction, self-inflicted, self-restriction. They're restricting themselves. So we'll see why that is. Virgo, how you see, how you view this person. You have the Queen of Cups and then the Knight of Pentacles and how you view them. So I definitely have two groups of you here, and I'm going to break it down at the end. But in general, I feel like, Virgo, you feel like this person it's like they have a soft element to them. But they also, it's like, I feel like, Virgo, some of you feel like, if you're a female Virgo, that you have to mother this person. They might take a lot, they might need like a lot of direction, I guess, to get them moving. Does that make sense? Like they're not a self-motivator, like I said earlier. They're kind of, they keep themselves stuck by their own way of thinking, or it's like self-restriction, but they can't see that. Does that make sense? Like they're like their own worst enemy and they don't even see it. So I feel like if you're a female in particular, I feel like you kind of view this person as someone that you kind of mother a little bit. That might be, a little bit slow to progress. They require a lot of direction. Virgo male, flip it. I feel like that's how the female feels. And I'm sorry, I don't usually break it down into male and female, but I saw that, so I had to say it. So, in general, whether you're male or female, how this person views you, Virgo. They see you as the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. So they feel like you stress too damn much. Or, it's like they feel like sometimes you focus on what you don't have instead of what you have. Maybe you get in a negative mindset. You get all stuck in your head. You stress yourself out. And then it creates a lot of inner conflict or conflict within the relationship. This is the month of March. Remember that. So this is not forever. This is a snapshot. But I feel like that's how they currently view you. So I'm definitely going to get clarification out because, like I said, there's at least 2 groups here. I saw it at the beginning of the reading. There's a group of you that are not with this person anymore. And there's a group of you that are in a long-term relationship. So I'll break it down in a minute. And then the 3 of Cups and the Emperor in your next steps. Virgo, I feel like towards the end of the March, there's an energy of wanting to reconcile things with this person, but you want to be in control of it. I think, like I said, you are either partnered with somebody that is controlling or you are the one doing this. But I do see the 3 of Cups as coming back together. So if you have been having conflict within the relationship or not being able to see things from the same perspectives, I feel like you know, towards the end of the month, you want to reconcile that energy, but watch it because the Emperor is here too. You might have some unrealistic expectations of this person. Oops. Sorry. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why that popped into my head, but I feel like someone in the relationship has almost like unrealistic expectations of you or what a partnership is about or something to do with that. Person external's next steps, they have the 2 of Wands and the Empress. So I feel like this person, towards the end of March, Virgo, they are, you know, at a bit of a crossroads. I want to know what this Empress is about. I feel like they are patiently waiting for either the situation to change or the relationship to change. Like I said, there's a message here about unrealistic expectations. And so I feel like this person's kind of like, I mean, look at this guy. He's holding this ball and he's looking at it. Almost like looking into a crystal ball. Like I feel like they're like trying to figure out like, okay, what does the future hold? Is this going to change? Should I keep waiting? You know? Because I feel like this person is trying to be very patient. And there's 2 cards out that both speak of motherly energy, whether this is you or this person. So I feel like they're, you know, it's like one of the partners feels like they're mothering the other partner. And that could be male or female, you know? And so what I just say, waiting patiently. So they have the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so let me break this down into groups. Because I definitely can see that there's 2 groups here. I'm going to start with those of you in a current long-term relationship. Okay, because you have the 7 of Pentacles out. So for a large group of you, this is somebody that you're currently with in a long-term relationship. I feel like there might be some conflict within the relationship this month. Overall, I feel like you're going to work on it. You're going to work together because the overall energy is the 3 of Pentacles, which is working on things. But what is the conflict from? Somebody has an unrealistic expectation of their partner. And Virgo, I feel like it's you for a lot of you. But it can be interchangeable. But that's where a lot of the conflict comes from. Because I feel like, Virgo, you see, you see this person as needing like your guidance to move forward. You know, and I feel like this stresses them out. it makes them feel inadequate. Somebody feels inadequate within the relationship, and I feel like it's the person external. But I feel like they're willing to, I guess, put in the work, be patient with the relationship, and I feel like they're trying to decide, what the future steps are, or, I feel like Virgo, your energy does soften up towards the end of the month, and you're more in a wanting to, I guess, work things out, come together. You might be in a more like celebratory activity towards the end of March. But then there's still a caution here about being a little bit too abrasive or overbearing. Okay, and so I feel like, yeah, that's for those of you in a long-term relationship. And like I said, I feel like for most of you, it's you, Virgo, with the unrealistic expectations. But for a few of you, it's the other person. I feel like if you're a Virgo female, it's more than likely the other person, unless you have a very masculine energy about you. Virgo men, I think it's you. But like I said, it's a general reading, so take it as it resonates. The next group of you, okay? That resonated, cool. The second group might be also for you, it might not, I don't know. But this is for those of you who are not with this person, or they're on the external, okay? So for those of you who are not in a relationship with this person, I feel like, you're in this energy this month, Virgo, of very conflicting energy, like inner conflict about whatever's going on. This person, they have trouble seeing their own part in things, okay? They might be like heavily stuck in their head this month, but I feel like you are too, or they view you that way. So similar energies here. Like yours is all about inner conflict, and theirs is about like unrealistic type of thinking, okay? Like they keep themselves, it's almost like, I'm trying to put this into words. It's almost like this person has trouble seeing themselves in a realistic way. Does that make sense? Like, who they think they are is not like how other people see them. Okay? And I feel like if this is you, Virgo, I feel like, they definitely view this relationship as a loss. Okay, but so do you. Like I said, both of you do. Both of you have this energy of being stuck in your head over it. If you're not with this person anymore. But I do feel like for a good majority of you, there was a third person involved. And Virgo, you're fully aware that this person was giving attention or love or had some sort of commitment elsewhere with another person. Okay? And then towards the end of March, you have the Three of Cups here and the Emperor. So, I need to know what the Three of Cups is about, please. Got the Six of Rods and the Knight of Swords. So, towards the end of the month, Virgo, I feel like there might be, yeah, there's definitely gossip here, okay? So, if you're not with this person, and there was a third party involved, whether you were the third party or this person had you in a third party, there's a lot of gossip around it towards the end of the month. I feel like there might be somebody stalking or spying on you online, possibly. I feel like there's a lot of shit talk in the background. Excuse my French. And it's getting a lot of attention. It's getting a lot of attention. But I feel like you don't care. I don't feel like you care. Because you're over here in the Emperor energy. Let me see. I just feel like you're emotionally detached to the situation. You know, you've emotionally detached yourself. It's caused too much conflict, and you just don't care. You know, don't care what people are saying. I don't feel like you care to have this person external back in your life. For a few of you. But I feel like for some of you, it's just not caring what other people say, what other people think, etc. As I feel like you just want to be comfortable with who you are, okay? And almost left the hell alone. So that's very specific. Virgo, the person external to you towards the end of March, if this is your scenario, I feel like this puts them at a crossroads. This ending, this third party, if it was a third party, puts them at a crossroads. I feel like they're disappointed, I guess, in the outcome. If there was a third party meddler, they're disappointed in this person and their behavior and their actions, or vice versa. Okay. And if it's this person that had you in a third party, I feel like they're going to continue to work on it with their primary partner. Like they're going to continue to work on things with their primary partner. And you kind of get left out. You kind of get the shaft because you get left out over here getting all this gossip, and now it's like stalking behavior. And then this person's over here trying to like make amends with the other person. But I feel like you don't care. You know? You might be really in your head, though, this month. Really in your head. So, yep. Hope you were following me on that one. So that was the second group of you. Hopes and fears. Oh my gosh, the Three of Swords, Virgo. So I feel like whether you're in group 1 or group 2, you know, I feel like, actually, if you're in group 1 and you're in the long-term relationship, you want to avoid like getting your heart broken, or that's why there's a defense mechanism up either on you or your partner's side. You know? And don't set yourself up to fail if you're the one with unrealistic expectations. Okay? And those of you in the third party, obviously the Three of Swords is, you know, I feel like for a lot of you, you may be putting out the facade to the world that you don't care, but I feel like you are hurt. Or you're afraid of being hurt. And that may be why you put on this, like, I'm too tough for school. No, too cool for school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might put on this tough exterior, but I do feel like there's a lot of inner conflict here. And there's pain for most of you. That's what you're fearing. And then in the person external, their hopes and fears, they have the Hermit, which is your card, Virgo. I feel like if you're in the second group, this person wants to keep everything on the hush-hush. Like I said, I feel like if they had you in a third party, they are still trying to work on things with their primary partner. If you had them in a third party, then I feel like they're trying to seek enlightenment about what their next steps are going to be because they're disappointed. All right. If you're in the first group or you're in a long-term relationship, I think your partner just wants some time to themselves. You know, they may be one of those people that like need to retreat into their brain, or like have like a time out or time alone in order to feel better. And I feel like Virgo, that's what they're hoping for, is a bit of time to themselves. Yeah. But like I said, I do feel like they want to work on it. Okay. That was a pretty complex read. I hope you stuck with me. The signs that I have out are Virgo, you might be dealing with another Virgo. I have Aries, Scorpio. I have an air sign here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Possibly Capricorn, Taurus, or Pisces, Cancer. Those are the primary signs. But because it's a general reading, it can be any zodiac sign, so keep that in mind. I wish you all the very best either way, and until next time, namaste.